G'day, it's the 24th of March, Friday, and I'm just going to do a end of week or bi-week record report on my trading using 300k risk rules for applying for a 300k My Forex Fund Challenge, something that I'm about to do personally, and I'm just testing the strategy using these risk rules, maximum of 30 lots, and just seeing what the profitability is with the strategy through the current conditions we've been having since the 14th of March. They have been a bit more challenging than previously, but this has been performing really well. So I'm going to go over each day's worth of trading and the cash flow record and the MT4 total record, just to show you guys how this can be done and how you can be going for this challenge in the future. There's some of you that I'm talking to in regards to planning this in the coming months, and some of you that are about to do this yourself. So just to show you how important leverage is, how important it is to not go over 30 lots ever, unless you are doing a defensive trade, which we will get onto, and you'll see how I do that during this. There's one day where I tried double leverage, and it was a day that it shot to the upside. Of course, it was yesterday after the FOMC, and the risk rules would have been blown. The daily risk rules would have been blown. My max drawdown was 16k, and if I just had my normal 30 lots on, then it would have been negative 7.5. So I'm just stress testing the edges of this, but really, can we make enough profit with 30 lots per trading session? By the looks of things, absolutely we can. You can see I'm at $14,000 now, and one of those days I was just testing, with lower leverage, a certain thing that I was doing. So this should really be around $18,000 worth of profit in 2 weeks, and only I think like 8 active trading days. So there's absolutely no need to increase your risk size. If you do, you will most likely blow your account and fail the test. So this is the Tuesday, the 14th of March. You can see here it moved below downside here. I got in some trades here, then it pushed further to the downside, and then I closed everything there for a small loss. I put the take profit target just below this take profit and just above these two, and got out at a good average take profit price. And then here I bought where are we? Yeah, here I took profit, bought again, took profit there, and then took one sell up here. So that was a nice day. And that, looking at the cash flow record, that was the first day of the 300k test. I've been just doing something on a much larger account for a different project I'm working on, but that was 2230. Basically, I'm going to be showing you guys how to pass this 300k test with the right risk rules at the moment. So that's what this whole thing is about. Is trading a 300k challenge. So 2230, that was the first Tuesday, March 14th. We moved to the next day here. This is when I was testing some things. I had River Narrow on, so that's why we took trades near the median. I'm testing some automation, but basically got in real low there and then got out for some profit around here. And these position sizes were much smaller. I think it was like between 5 lot and 1 lot, but we came out with $237 that day. And yeah, you can see that it's reflected there and on the histogram here for my daily P&L. But it was nice mean reversion, and if I had been trading correctly, it would have been a $2,000 to $3,000 day for sure around this area and down here. Here I didn't trade at all. We had the hot knife through butter, moved to the upside, and I didn't take any trades down here. So no trading for the 16th. I believe it was a Thursday, 16th of March. And then on the Friday, I took 9 trades and just nice sort of bearish skew mean reversion. Again, just like basically taking all my profit targets to the same point and taking a small loss on that one, break even on these trades and the profit on these ones. And then profit here, and then 2 more profits here at the end of the session. And that was for $2,547. And it's just using 3 times 10 lot, 30 lot max. And you can see here that was the profit. So I just want to show you that so you understand, we can make such good money with with just using 10 lots. Okay, so this is from that day, just 10 lots. You know, this is what it looked like. Okay, and just 10 lots. You know, sometimes doubling up, tripling up, but like maximum 3 times 10 lots on at any one time. Monday was, I was a bit lucky on Monday. Again, like, you know, I was just testing some automation software. But Monday, where are we? Monday was a run up. You know, this automation worked well, but I could have got caught and stuck. And so I'm not super proud of this morning, even though I did make profit. It was the trajectory was too high. It was too much of an uptrend. I did trade these areas personally. I took a break-even trade here, and then I took a couple of manual. These are 2 manual trades here. But I did make a nice, you know, the profit was 2129 on Monday. So kind of really averaging, you know, 2129 at this point. And there was a mix of automation and manual. And then on FOMC Wednesday, we had this here. I took that trade, and then up here I got cold feet. And you guys might have seen me typing live. Anything can happen during FOMC. I was kind of expecting to continue shooting to the upside. I've had bad experiences in the past, so I was like, let's get out of break even. And then of course we get this beautiful hot knife through bottom move to the downside. I did make a bit of profit here. I got out of a trade here because I got cold feet, and then I took one here and got out of it, and then obviously this waterfall happened afterwards. So again, like, I could see that coming on the high time frame. I knew what I was doing, and you know, ideally I didn't need to trade that day. We made $834 on FOMC day, so a bit more risque. I was feeling nervous that day, and that's just because of what can happen, and you know, got to trust my instincts because I've been doing this long enough now. Trust the gut. This is an interesting day. This is post FOMC day. We're talking about it yesterday. How to get out of an expense trade protocol. We had this massive bit of imbalance to the left-hand side here, and then that was filled. And you know, this I expected this to at least come back down to here, because we had come from the bottom here and sort of traversed across from the bottom of the bands to the upside, even though it shot out the median. But I wasn't present during this. I had my alert set here, and you know, normally would have just touched the top here and come back down. But what happened is we had this massive shoot to the upside. This breakthrough without, you know, this imbalance just filled so quickly to the left here. There was no resistance, and you know, came back to the screens with the alert, and I was up here. And so immediately what I did is I layered in with a trade that was the same size, and then, you know, got out for a small loss. What I had done this day, I must confess, was that I was trying to use 20 lots instead of 10, and use 2 times 20 lots, and I ended up having 3 20-lot trades on here. I was 60 lots, so I was like double my position sizing of the 30 lots. Went up to here, and it was negative $16,000. Now, if I hadn't done that, it would only be negative $7,500. It would have double the breathing space, which it would never do. It just would never keep going up there, and obviously, you know, no chance to get out. So lesson learned for next time. Or if I had 30 lots here, I would have used 30 lots there and then been able to get out. Didn't matter this time because I didn't have the risk rules, but on a $300,000 account, you've only got 15K of daily breathing space. So you need to really respect the 30 lot max because of this scenario. And I'm just showing you that you can make decent cash every single day using 30 lots. You know, it came back down through here, and then I took these 2 trades afterwards as I saw the price action waning out, the momentum running out after this exhaustion. And then down here, took a couple of automated trades, and then a nice layer of 3 10-lot limit orders in to capitalize on this imbalance, which filled beautifully, and ended up with 3407 on Thursday. So it was a really nice, lucrative day on Thursday yesterday. Ended up being really nice, and you know, even though I got out of this defensive trade, and then I made profit at the end of the day, which is great. And then today, another beautiful day of trading. Took a nice automated trade there in the morning, and then, you know, had a few automated trades on, but then came in and had to manually adjust that. And look, at the moment, like trading manual is still I am trading manually. I've got a little bit of aid. I'm testing some things, but at the end of the day, my manual skills deliver, and I trust them most. I've just put up a live display of what I did here, but the automation was nice to capitalize on this part here. But essentially I came in, there were 10 lots open, and I just added a 30 lot up here as a defensive kind of move to try and get out and take a small loss on that one. I ended up exiting manually exactly at the point before it took off again to the upside, and didn't take any more trades for the rest of the day because I just don't want to trade on Friday afternoon, even though there's lots of opportunity. It doesn't matter. I don't want to be caught open on the weekend. It's just a rule that we need to obey. And so I ended up with 3-4-3-3. So that's 9 trading days, and that's 7 actual trading days. There was 2 that we missed out here. This one, there's no trading, and this one, no trading. So 7 trading days, and we're at $14,000 and cruising. There's no push on trying to push the leverage. There's no stress. There's no, like, at this rate, this test is, I need $24,000 to pass stage 1. It'll be done by the end of next week, so really 3-week process to pass the test, and you get up to 60 days. So like 20 days to pass it, and they give you 60 days as long as you're calm and collected. And, if I don't take a loss that I have to recoup. But at the moment, I've just got no stress about taking losses or anything. I can get out as long as I stay at that 30 lot amount. Then I'm never going to be stressed out. There's no need to add more on. The second you add more on, you don't know what you're doing. Like, I can always add another position up here. As long as I've got 30 lots on, I can add an emergency 30 lot to get a break-even trade out. That's your jiu-jitsu move, and that's something that's going to take time to practice. But there's always opportunity, and manual trading does reign supreme. I found a note in my cupboard the other day from 2 years ago, and it just said, limit orders are your key to success. And I'm just trying to leave these messages to myself from the past, and it's the truth. Just make sure you use limit orders all the time, because you wait for price to come to you and don't get stuck, and you're always in an ability to be defensive. But that's that. If we look at the entire cash flow record, we see that, just a nice climb. And then if we look at the actual MT4 record, which is the real proof of everything, you see here we have our trade history starting from the here's the total record here, and we see all the orders from the 14th, all the orders that are taken, and just what the equity curve looks like. And here was when I doubled up, the day that I doubled up position sizing, and then of course it ran away. It was the day of, like, I wasn't that switched on that morning. I just wasn't. I wasn't, I was a little, I wasn't fully switched on that morning, and it ran away, and it became very switched on very quickly, and got out of that. And you see how, just kind of like a blip in the equity curve. But that was just because I doubled my position sizing up. Had that not been the case, this would have been half the size, this peak thing, and it would have been like a little, a layer in an escape that I would have done, and you wouldn't have seen too much. You wouldn't see this. So that was the thing that threatened the drawdown. You can see that the maximal drawdown here, it says it was $9,000, but I did see it live at the time. It was negative 15 grand. So that would be within risk rules. And you're seeing, look, you need to make $24,000 just for the first part of the MyForex fund test, and then only 5% after that. So $15,000 now done since, in 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks, 7 trading days, 30 lots max, always using that position sizing per session. And just cruisy 75% win rate. There's nothing special about the price action at the moment. It is what it is, and just profit factor of 2.2. Really happy with these stats. I'm looking forward to just nipping this one out and showing it how it's done. So that's that. That's a 300k MyForex fund challenge example, and we are well on the way to passing that first part within 20 days. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend. Just one last look at the cash flow record there, and cheers.